Our next presenter is AnnaClareMonlezun. Anna is a second-year PhD student in ecosystem science and sustainability. With their degree, they hope to work in education and consulting with a large landowner or agency like the Nature Conservancy. Their presentation title is Catalyst Partners in Conservation, Collaborative Management of Government-Owned Lands.
I'd wager that in the last year, most of you spent some time enjoying our stunning natural areas. In Colorado, we recognize the value of these places to connect with nature, but there are many uses of these spaces, like recreation, conservation, and agriculture. Government lands, which comprise over 1/3 of Colorado, are managed for these multiple uses, with 95% supporting extensive livestock grazing. The stakes for effective stewardship are high. Grasslands are amazing, resilient ecosystems that evolved with grazing by large wild herbivores. They support processes vital to life as we know it through profuse biodiversity, nutrient cycling, and a plant-animal symbiosis. Today's grazing lands are rich, but at times contentious assemblages of culture and ecology. Stakeholders like government land agencies, ranchers, and recreationers must navigate collaborations with each other to ensure that these landscapes endure for generations. Can management of our government lands meet conservation objectives while supporting ranching livelihoods? Using various data collection methods representing the ecological, economic, and social pillars of sustainability, I investigate complexities of Colorado Front Range grazing systems. For the ecological component, I'm studying indicators of soil health, plant diversity, and forage quality, variables significant in the sustainable management of grassland ecosystems and livestock. I'm specifically interested in finding out how areas that have been historically managed with cattle size up to areas where grazing has been excluded. Is cattle grazing potentially harmful to multi-use landscapes? My preliminary data suggests that under collaborative management, as practiced in the areas I'm studying, harm can be prevented and benefits maximized. Satellite image analysis indicates that grazing may actually lead to higher forage quality and productivity, benefiting livestock and wildlife. My study's socioeconomic component will examine diverse stakeholder values, attitudes, and perspectives. Since we know that perceptions and values ultimately inform decision-making, I've partnered with stakeholders of government lands on the Front Range to learn how they prioritize benefits they receive from grazing lands. My study demonstrates systems thinking. Imagine a spider web. When tension is placed on any given thread, every other thread has to react. The interconnectedness is unavoidable. Like a giant spider web, I'll create a system dynamics model that integrates my social ecological data. The model will illustrate a contextual story where ecology is not isolated from the human decision-making dimension. Jim Corbett said, "Ranching is now the only livelihood that is based on human adaptation to wild biotic communities. I believe we cannot effectively study how to both protect and benefit from these grazing systems unless we consider the dynamics that bind us to them." Thank you.